There we go. Recording is in progress. I'm gonna let us go live. We're preparing to stream live.
All right, Josh.
Okay, here we go. It says we are live. Let me make sure there's no reverb on my end. It's muted. Okay, good. Good. Let me turn my ringer off. Awesome, guys. We are live. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Awesome. So I'll start with our regularly scheduled program, which is, hey, what's up, Cam Fam? Welcome to another installment of Essence of EverLore. I believe this is episode 8. Say hi to Cam Fam, everybody.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi.
Awesome. Super excited to give you guys an episode. Voglith will be joining us. So if you guys are watching us right now live, he will be joining us. He's just having a little bit of technical difficulties, but he'll be here. With that being said, I normally start with a recap, but before we even jump into that, let me tell you about our social medias. We've got Mephiboa, what's up?
I was going to be first on the recap.
Oh, got you. Well, all right. I see you. Okay. Well, before we jump into that, we have some social media. So we got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We've got Pinterest, Discord, and we've got TikTok, EverLore Game. You can find us all on those social medias. We love the feedback. We love to talk to you, Cam Fam, everything like that. So go ahead and look us up on the socials. We also have a YouTube channel. That's EverLore Game. You just put that in the search bar. Our channel will pop up. Make sure to hit the bell so you're notified whenever we upload videos. I just took care of uploading our adventures today. So we are all the episodes up to last week that since we launched are uploaded. So if you guys want to catch up with that and everything, you can go ahead and see that on our YouTube channel. Also, we have a site called manchildltd.com where we have things in store for you like gear, merch, and also books like the Traveler's Compendium to get you started playing your own game with your friends as well. And last but not least, if you want to catch us live, we have 2 streams, Monday nights, 6:45 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Monday nights is Essence of EverLore, twitch.tv/Essence of EverLore. So go ahead and check us out there. We also have our stream Thursday nights with a different group of warriors called Wahuru, and that's Thursday nights, 6:50 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's twitch.tv/EverLore Game. Now that we've covered all the bases, let us get started. We have 2 people rolling today. Cam Fam, send them your good vibes, because we've got well, I won't even say what they're rolling, because who wants to go ahead and try and get some EP to explain what dice they're rolling? Oh, okay. So I got you 2. Okay.
Raise my hand first, guys, both of us.
Pocket, I'm sure will raise his hand.
Okay, there we go. So I've got all
I raised
3.
first.
Sure. Okay, Nuradin, go ahead.
Yeah. You gotta be quick. 2d6 and a d8.
Okay, and what do those go to?
D6s you get to choose, and then D8 is
What do you get to choose between?
maybe investment.
Well, all your to hits, but yes.
To hits investment, but I choose maybe. Oh, if it was because I wanted to choose right.
So what does your D8 go to?
And then D8 goes to vitality.
Okay.
Hey, we're getting the 600 level. So what does that do?
We get every 200 EP, you get a persona benefit campaign.
Okay.
So what does that mean, a persona benefit?
It means guys were super powerful. The gods just grant us a power every 200 EP.
That's not necessarily true. Yeah, I mean, you are correct. Every 200 EP, you do become more formidable, but it's not a gift bestowed upon you by the gods. If only, right? But yeah, I mean that's right. Well, I'll give Hephaestus and Naradin 2 for that tag team effort.
Wasn't really
Sweet.
tag team, just question.
Go ahead, Pocket. You have something to add?
I would just like to add that they forgot that Hephaestus gets to add, I think, 1 point of spell dominance every 100 EP.
Ooh, that's perfectly true.
And Naradin, I think his breath weapon actually increases in strength now as well.
That is correct. Those are
I haven't
correct.
done
I'll
that
give
one
you
in, like,
penalty
ever.
for that.
I haven't increased my breath weapon since we create our characters.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
So
No one
as
told
Well,
me.
then you need to
So
increase.
as a
his-
half dragon, your breath weapon gets an extra dice every 300 EP up to 1200. So
Oh, man.
so your 3d6 should be 5d6 now.
Okay.
Mephibola, what's up?
He also adds 1 to magic resistance.
That is okay. That is also true. I'll give both you and Pocket 1 for that. Y'all are hilarious. Y'all are trying to get that EP. There's blood in the water, Camp Fam. They're competing to to get that EP. What's up, Naradin?
And also you get EP if you answer it right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Answer
That
the
is
question.
true.
That's just fishing at that point.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, he said to try to get EP. I was like, well,
So, which one of you is rolling first?
me.
You want to do it first?
I do have one question about stone benefits.
Okay.
If it's like +2 to physical attack, is that all melee?
Mm,
Like I use weapons more.
that's all physical attacks.
So our physical attacks, melee
They're
and
touch attack, right?
well, I
Melee,
think
touch,
melee
and
is
range.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so range.
All
includes-
physical.
so
I
yeah,
don't use range.
what you get your melee.
But you
attack.
still get the
I'm telling you.
bonus there. It just hits them all.
So what's your persona benefit you're going to choose, Norad?
Yes, true breath. Busted.
True hit, I think, or
No,
true strike.
they're both. They do the same thing.
What-
True
No,
breath.
they do different things. True strike gives you a +2 to the chance of hitting. True blood gives you a +2 to the damages.
I think you should go true strike.
True strike.
All right, so then put true strike, and then add your +2 to your to hits.
You took my pencil.
Okay. Now go ahead and roll your dice.
All right, we got our catapult here. I'm gonna hold it so everybody can watch. Let's see here. There we go. He's writing slowly. I gave you that to write on the notebook.
I sprained my wrist the other day.
He did sprain. Why are you wearing your cast thing?
Because it's wet. And you're not supposed to wear it when it's wet.
Okay,
I have to let it dry.
right, child.
Why? Why are you trying to be writing?
Hurry.
Volglith is
Right,
really
what? I already
struggling
wrote
in
everything.
terms of his
Internet.
well, no, just his device.
His life.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's rough.
it is rough.
It's rough being Vogelin.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he makes it, Camp Fam. Who knows? I might have to be Volglith tonight. So wait, Naradin did Naradin roll?
No, not yet.
No.
He's still writing. He's still writing his persona benefit.
No,
And then
I'm
when
not
I-
still writing. I'm waiting for you to roll.
Well, here, you roll. It's your job to roll.
You said you wanted to.
I don't want to. I want you to roll for you. I want to roll for me. Here's a
Give me my
D8.
dice.
All right, here's a D8.
No, I want to use my dice.
Can you hurry up, please?
There we go. Let me see.
All right,
if I can
everybody's waiting.
see.
What was that? You got 5. for your
Okay,
D8.
Can I start?
that's
4
not bad.
for the
Okay.
D6. Okay,
Mhm. Mhm.
and a 3.
Hmm.
4 to
So a 5, a 4, and a 3. That's pretty good.
Well. Mhm.
I take that every time.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna try to put my thing back here.
Next up is Hephaestus.
Here, sit up so they can see you. So what are you adding your stuff to, Narad? Remember that people can't hear your thoughts.
4 to melee.
So 4 to your attacks.
Wait, is it to all of the attacks?
Yeah, all attacks. Melee, range, dual attack.
I feel like I knew that
You did. I hope so.
because all my attack bases are the same.
Right.
Okay.
All
That
right.
means the 3 is going to vestment.
No, that means the 4s.
Well, you said 4 is to your attacks.
Yeah, 4 is 2 attacks. And oh, you were talking about vitality.
No, the 5 is your vitality.
I mean, investment.
Yeah.
So I rolled my D8 and I got a 6. So 6 is going to my vitality.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Where's my pencil go? Oh man, I had a pencil. All right. Here, can I borrow that pencil?
No,
Well, where'd the other pencil go?
I don't know. You keep losing pencils. They take mine.
Hmm.
A 4 and a 4. 2 4s.
Wow.
Well,
All right.
Not bad.
that makes the decision easy.
Somebody
I
needs
got
to
a
check their
6.
dice. They're loaded.
Mm.
If they were loaded, they'd be 6s. Well, I did get
Yeah.
one. That's true.
Make it
A 6
obvious.
and 2 4s.
I want everyone to know that my attack dual wield is now what my normal
Here, let me see that
Attack.
pencil for a second.
ability it was.
Melee.
Melee.
All right. So I'm going to add
Keep it.
4 to my. Well, actually, this is the big reveal here. So I got 6 on my D8. But since I invested the right way and bought different various things, I made my Fizzin the highest so I could get vigorous this time on
Okay.
my plus 10. So I'm adding 16 to my vitality because vigorous and the plus 6.
That's a good boost.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, but now you're fizzing.
I'm a Fizzin for right now, but I only have to invest a few points to. I just have to. Now I want to go to Socian so I can improve my ranged attack damage.
Well,
There
you
you
know,
go.
I'm gonna jump around.
Okay. Well, there you
that's
go.
the way to build a character. You have to stick to one thing.
I'm.
Then
I
you
disagree.
yell at me about not buying spirit because I'm a melee person.
Well, with
Ew.
that, we will go ahead and jump into the recap, which Mephiboa put her hand up first. Okay, Pocket. I see you second. Mephiboa, you can go ahead.
Wow. I remember that Pocket was turned into a fly. And he was buzzing around, trying to hide from, I forget his name right now. I had it, now I forgot. But he was trying to hide from that guy because that guy had said, I can find you in like 30 minutes flat. And Pocket thought he was like a great person who could blend in with the forest and whatnot. He thought he was very stealth. Anyway, also I got to practice my my ability, my special ability. And what else happened? Yeah, well, that's all the important stuff.
Oh, okay. Wow. Also, OG Drummer says, "Hey guys, so hey, thank you for joining us on the stream, bud." Okay. Pocket, if you have anything else to add. Okay, and then next up, Naradin.
I was turned into a fly thanks to Methaboa. As we were talking with oh man, now you got me stuck on names.
I forgot his name too.
No, what is her name? Telemarna, about our reward. There was a Dragonaut named shoot. No, it wasn't Urigan. That Haldees, who said that he could find anything in a short amount of time. And so I was turned into a fly and I got 22 points of stealth that add on to it. And Paldiz was ahead of me within the time frame and caught me. That's how good he was at finding people. But that was the reason why I was trying to turn into a fly. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Voglith woke up. Him and Sissaman are being buddy now. There's a large bet going on throughout the village of the Dragonauts. I'm sure a lot of people won't be happy that Voglith woke up. Also, it was a green strike of lightning that made me turn into a fly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear, sweet Mathandra, finally.
Hey, Vogelith.
Hey, sorry about that.
Whoa. What happened?
I don't know. I literally tried logging in like 3 different times. It said
No,
my
not
password.
you, but sorry.
Either way.
Pocket was speaking.
Oh, it just went mute on him.
Can you hear him?
Okay,
No.
we can hear you guys now. Sorry.
What's the last thing you heard?
People aren't happy. Voglith is awake.
Yeah, turn into a fly by, I believe, green lightning.
Oh, Voglith woke up. There was a bet going on. Also, there was some boots and a helmet that we tried to get Jurgen to look at, and he wouldn't touch them. He also wouldn't let us dismantle of them inside of the town. And there's a sword still stuck in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got.
What a
Okay.
weekend day.
Naradin.
Okay. I don't want anyone to get too excited. But I may have learned how to make the greatest food of all time last week. So good that if we were down, it would heal us. It's so
What's this food?
good.
Oh.
I forgot. But I know how to make it. That's the important part. And my dad also won money because he's got so good at his bow that the Dragonauts bet he couldn't hit stuff, and he did. And then I was talking with
Hey, speaking of winning money, next week I'm in Vegas for my birthday with Michelle, but I won't be on.
Okay.
I might.
Ironically, if this is in a gambling area.
Well,
Anyway,
I'm not really a big gambler normally, but it is.
he plays a lot of poker.
I do play a lot of poker.
He usually wins.
Not a big gambler.
That's funny.
He's a gambler of the group, some would say. And then Pocket, yeah, he got turned into a fly. And then for some reason, he gets to learn how to go in the spirit realm when I've been training for years, and he does it in like.
That's that is both presumptuous
No,
and
he learns how to,
totally not necessary.
he learns how to open up his spirit realm in like 30 minutes, and it took me years to master that skill.
He didn't even
No, I
open
feel
up the
bit
spirit
bitter.
realm.
Little bitter.
But go
Yeah,
on.
that sounds better.
Yeah.
I was about to say, if he was able to do that and you weren't in all the time, what's that say about your character?
So because he's going to fight a jaguar with wings. Yeah. And my dad just sort of was there betting.
Wow. Okay. Anyone want to clean that one up?
Yeah.
I
Wait,
would.
but have
I
one
would
more
like to
thing.
go.
Okay.
Methaboa learned how to control the wind.
Okay.
I don't remember that. I didn't write that down, but that's congratulations, Methodella.
Thank
There you go. All right, Hephaestus.
Yeah.
Okay, so my first note of the night was that Uragon, who I believe is one of the Dragonauts, identified the sword. Myself and Pocket were looking for who we could turn our quest into. The Dragonaut with the spear, Paldes, who bet against us, all coming back. He came up to us, talked to us for a bit. He seemed disappointed that we lived, especially that Vogelith lived, I believe. We need to go to Telmarna.
Still kicking, buddy. Still kicking.
Vogelith is asleep, but recovering. Telmarna and Methaboa are with Vogelith. We were trying to get paid, but we don't know who's supposed to pay us. And we kind of like did some faux pas and asked some wrong people about money. So we're waiting to figure out who pays us and how we get paid.
I'd like to clean that up.
No one would like to clean
We
that
got
up.
paid by they said they would teach us new skills. Or
Oh,
spend
yes,
money
that's
in the
true.
business.
Thank you, son. So they paying us with training, which cool, whatever, as long as it pays off. Then we bought some potions and some other stuff. I bought a circlet and some potions. Now Vogelith is awake again. And then I trained my archery skills. And that was the last thing I wrote.
Okay. Vogelith.
Okay. So what I can remember is that well, it's small, but it's a little bit of a cleanup. What I remember is Mephroboa going into the if I'm correct, the forest wasn't the forest, but originally going into the vibe tent.
It's not what it's called.
That too. But
Vibe.
you know,
That is minus 10 EP for you.
Yeah, I feel it. But no, this person started showing Mephroboa like, you know, the different wares they had, like when it came down to you know, different like poisons, blood poisons, stuff like that. Champagne with 2 glasses of you know. Okay, I'm done.
I'm taking away your cool name.
Okay, I'm kidding. But no, after that they basically started training to you know, use her ability to control the wind. They told her to focus of some sort, and she started to levitate off the ground. But once she eventually realized that, you know, she was off the ground, she snapped back into it and, you know, fell down a little bit, like not too far. But
No,
that's the beginning of her training. I did eventually wake up and Sesamin was basically apologizing for, well, killing me. The only thing at the time I was, after getting whipped in the face and, killed, the only thing I really could just think about was getting a drink, because what else do you do after that? So me and him went for a drink, and he hands me this dragon scale, and he says, this is going to sound weird, but I need you to eat this, which, you know what, I've been out for who knows how long, 8 days, so I'm willing to eat whatever at this point. So I basically put it in my ale and just down one swig, and my marks begins to change, and if I'm correct, basically my eyes start to glow up, like they started becoming pure, they became pure red. So with no pupil. So that's basically as much as I can remember.
Okay.
Not much.
They were white.
Oh, white, my bad. Whoops.
But yeah. Okay.
I was wrong on that part.
Boa, I'll give you 2. Pocket, I'll give you 2. Maraudon, I'll give you 1. Festus, I'll give you 1. Bulgwith, I'll give you 2.
Sweet.
All right, and we will jump back into it. If you guys are ready, give me 1 quick sec.
No, it's working on.
Yes, love.
This is interesting.
The old sheet.
Yes.
The Vanquisher of Darkness.
Vanquisher of Darkness.
Ken Thompson says, "Hey y'all."
Oh, hi.
Hey,
Welcome to the
Thompson.
stream. Thanks for joining us. Came right on time as we are about to begin and embark on our adventure. Pick up where we left off, which
No deaths, no
we
death,
will
no death.
start with. Also +1, Mephiboa, for paying attention to the chat.
Ding!
Oh, dang.
What?
Straight into the roll.
May as well rest the roll.
Straight into the roll.
Wow. Well, okay. I guess, Cam Fam, we have roles to do. I did not know you. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, we already know what you're gonna roll. So, did you already choose a persona benefit?
No. So maybe I should wait until next time.
No, it's the beginning. You might as well roll.
Do it, Mazaboa.
Okay.
Is she at 8?
Apparently so.
2d6 or 1d8 and 2d6.
So we got
I gotta
our first
pick
person
them up.
800 over here.
All right. So it's 1d8, 2d8.
1d8, 2d6.
1d8, 2d6s. That's right.
I can't even see that. What is
That's a
that?
5.
A 5 on my d8.
That's good.
That's
that
it.
goes
Not
right
terrible,
to your
yeah.
vitality.
4.
Not terrible, not
That's
terrible.
4
Hopefully another 4.
and a 6.
Ooh, that's a
Oh.
little tricky.
Man,
That's a little-
those
that's a
are
tricky-
some pretty good rolls.
I was I was hoping for 2 6.
Where's the 6 going?
Let me see. I think I'm gonna put the 6 on
Investment.
probably.
Okay. I know that's been your trend. So the 4 will go to the rest of your attacks. And don't forget, you also get +1 to your spell dominance and magic resistance.
I knew that.
Yes, and your enhancement.
So the 4 goes to all my attacks,
Yep.
and +1 goes to my spell dominance.
And magic
And magic
resistance in the enhancement part.
Okay.
And then 5 goes to your vitality. now I guess we can get started on these. Wow, these. What are they called? Persona benefits. That's right. Do you know what you're going to choose? You said you didn't.
I don't know what I'm gonna choose as a persona benefit just yet.
Okay. If I were to recommend something, is your Solon higher than your Fizzin?
My fizzing is higher.
Okay. If I were to recommend something to you, now you already have Vigorous. If you want something with Impulse, I would do First In, or if you want something like an extra action per round, I would do Sure of Purpose.
Okay,
Wait,
I'll
so
do Sure
everyone's
of Purpose.
vision-
Wait, if she already got
Oh
vigorous-
wait, my Solon is higher. Sorry, I was looking at Socian.
Wait, is your Socian highest? Which one's the highest?
My Socian is 10. My Solon is 17 and my Fizzin is 16.
Okay, so Solon, you already have Mage Ta. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Do you have Surpassing the Flesh?
Yep.
Okay. With this, I would either do Iron Will, maybe even Prodigy. There's Spell Adept. Those are all good. I can tell you what they do. So Iron Will, you receive a second mental fortitude or magic resistance check to resist mental domination effects. Okay, that's Iron Will. The other thing I said was Prodigy. You get +3 to your spell cost allotment. Spell Adept, you get +2 to your spell dominance.
Ooh.
Those are the three I was saying. Even Resilient Caster isn't bad, which is +2 to your spell regeneration.
I want to go up on my spell dominance.
So Spell Adept. That's your
Spell
persona benefit.
Adept.
And that's +2 to your spell dominance in the enhancements.
Spell dominance is one of those really hard things to advance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. That's why, it's very hard.
And now you got a nice spell dominance, huh?
Yeah.
Even nicer.
If you add the one that I get for leveling up +2 for getting my spell adept, yeah,
3 more
Damn,
episodes,
shit.
she won't be.
you're right.
What is spell dominance now, Methaboa?
It's probably not even as high as yours, but it's a 37.
How is mine so high?
You have when we were first creating your character, all you wanted was to be a mage in the beginning.
That's right.
We gave you spell savant, and we gave you spell scourge. Spell savant was +5, and then it was +1 for each 100 EP.
That's true.
And then spell scourge gave you another +5. So you essentially started with a +10. And then we poured into the things for your spells. Over the course of adventuring, you decided to put your high numbers into your combat stats.
Yeah.
And so then you decided to become range and spells.
I like
I
I'm so
started
happy.
I wanted to be a mage when I started, but for some reason I didn't start as high.
Yes, because you also wanted stealth. So you got spell dominance and stealth.
Oh,
That's why your stealth and spell dominance are high.
gotcha. Well, I'm at 800.
Good job. Good job. And with that, but are you sure your spell dominance is 37?
Yeah.
Huh. I thought you were at like 40. Okay.
Nope.
Well, even still, now we can get started, Cam Fam, into adventuring. We will pick up I was gonna say with Methaboa, but then she had to go and reach 800 EP on me. So we'll pick up with Methaboa still. As you were talking to Telemarna in the forest.
Okay.
You guys are in the forest. Telemarna goes, huh, it seems he is awake.
Who's awake? Oh, that guy? Yeah.
I
What do
need
you-
that
Yeah.
because you can always
Means
see
that
half.
guy.
Yes, your friend Voglith. He is now awake. Or
Well,
as you call him,
since-
that guy.
Since
morning
he's
to you
awake,
too.
I'd like to go and see him
We're being real
since
loud.
he's awake. Make
Yeah,
sure
we
he's
can-
okay.
Okay, we can halt training to see your companion. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's only 30 minutes away from here, the encampment.
That's fine.
Okay. We will train on the way there then.
That
Nice.
works.
Great. Make it to the encampment and go ahead and roll insight.
Where's the pencil?
29.
Okay. So she says make it to the encampment and then she is gone.
Okay. Wow. Where'd she go? I rolled insight. What do I see?
The forest.
Just the forest?
Yeah.
Oh, you got ditched.
I gotta figure out how to get to Vogelitz on my own.
We'll get to the encampment.
All right. I'd like to roll knowledge to see if I remember
Okay.
how to. Okay. $24.
You know that she took you here through a door.
Okay. Do I see the door?
No.
All right. I'd like to, I guess, roll survival to see if I can find the door.
Well, that would just be insight, and I told you your insight.
Oh, well, to see if I can make my way back.
Okay, yeah.
I got a 12 plus 18. 12 plus 18, 30.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, you are finding the general direction of the encampment. So, I mean, you'll make it in about 30 minutes.
Cool.
Upon arriving, you'll see Telemarna a little bit ahead of you. Oh, great. You made it back. Good job.
Yeah, I thought we were going to be training.
We were.
What were we training for?
We were training to make sure that you were not as some of your party is when you are surrounded by the woods.
Basically, they're saying you didn't start a forest
How
fire.
was my party? You mean, yeah, you mean like the whole fire thing?
There are fires?
No, I just I heard.
Roll persuasion.
That's not gonna work on her.
Nope.
You better roll it 12.
I did not. I rolled
Please not a 1.
a 16.
Yeah, so she looks at you puzzled and she goes, Right. There's nothing there. I was saying that a lot of your party gets lost in the woods. In fact, upon meeting you guys, you said you were lost. So your training was to make it back without being lost. Congratulations. You were able to do that. Let's go see your friend.
Okay. So we get to him, right?
Yes, you get to Volglith. He's not super far off. You see him sitting next to Sesamin.
Voglith, man. How you feeling?
Everbo, is that you? Oh, hey, you know, still a little dazed, but other than that, I'm breathing.
You see
Yeah,
that
yeah.
he's sharing a drink with Sesamin as well. Like they both have ale. They seem to have gotten real
And
comfortable.
That's quite disgusting, Voglith. You guys are sharing a drink.
No. Like
Wow. Oh, wow.
They're sharing like
You know what?
they're
I'm a
hanging
little
out.
bit broke. I'm a little bit broke ever since I got
Sharing a drink
mugged. So
between
you know what?
friends.
A man has. If I have to share a beer with a man, I have to share a beer with a man. I don't enjoy the judgment.
Oh my gosh.
Are you gonna introduce me to your friend a little more? I feel like I've met him before and all of that, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, what's
So
going on here?
Meverboa, Sesamin, Meverboa. This is the man who whipped me to death.
Sesamin will say
Oh
it's
yeah.
nice being able to talk to you without you trying to kill me.
That was a total accident.
It definitely
Hi.
seemed purposeful.
There was high tension at the moment. I was dead. You were
Yeah.
just, you know, in a current situation that was pretty bad.
It was deliberate, but okay.
I was in the wrong headspace at the time.
Mhm.
So
Also,
yeah.
wait, she attacked you when I
So
got.
you guys are friends now.
Well, I guess you could say so. We're just two people having
Having a
some
drink.
ale and a conversation. Would you
I
like
ate a
some?
scale. I ate a dragon
Yeah.
scale.
I need one. I just had like a day of training. And I
8
had to
days
find
to
my way
be
back.
exact.
How was that?
You had 8 days, remember?
Oh yeah.
You
I had
trained the whole
8
time he
days
was
of
out.
training.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was
And
out
my
for 8
wife
days.
was
You've been training for 8 days. Yeah, get down here. Get a drink.
I'd like the largest cup of ale you have,
Okay.
bartender.
It's gonna be a
That
be an
will
aquarium
be
size.
17,000 silver pieces.
How big is this cup?
They will point to a tree that looks hollowed out.
Yeah. Well, I just need 24 ounces then.
Oh, I see. That's only 30 silver.
All right. Yeah, I'll buy that.
Okay.
So I buy and I'm drinking it right now. Good stuff.
Well, before they ask you, what kind of ale would you like?
I'd like the good kind. What is the best ale you've got?
We have a lovely citrus ale that has just been we just collected it off of the trees last week. The citrus that we use to enhance the flavor in here. We also have some ale with a little bit of a kick to it. It's
my favorite.
one of our most we're really proud of this recipe. It involves the guavar plant. There's also an ale where we put it inside of a grapefruit. We hollow it, except for part of the rind. We put it inside of a grapefruit and we dress it with mint and berries.
You know, I would not be
I'm
surprised if
allergic to
someone.
mint.
I would not be surprised if someone watching this would actually try making these drinks later.
Wait,
I
are we
know,
all
right?
there?
I'm
We
allergic to mint.
No, you guys aren't there, but you are training. I mean, you could decide to go
With the
to where
guavar.
the ale is if you want.
Mm-mm. I have an idea.
I'm going with the guava.
Okay. He'll say it's a bit of a sweet and spicy ale.
That works.
Yeah. So it has ginger, guavar, and it has a bit of a berry flavor. But it's a fermented ale.
Sounds
watch
good.
watch as soon as he takes a drink, he's gonna be like, also a lot of mint.
No. You'll have 24 ounces of that, and it is really good ale, actually.
Yeah, I like it. Best ale ever.
Thank
Plus,
you.
I was very thirsty. It's been a long time since I've had even water.
Oh, in that case, water's on the house. We don't need anything happening to you.
I'm glad to hear that Mathandry doesn't use the metric system.
They use all the systems.
Forget the metric system.
That's hilarious.
Ounces for life.
That's hilarious. The next time you come through, it's going to be like, this is 30 milliliters. No, I'm kidding.
30 milliliters. Please do not write any amounts while drinking.
Back. England was on the metric system when it joined the EU, and now that it did it Brexit, it now went back to the standard system or whatever they call it. So it's pounds, ounces, everything. They're back on the wagon.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it'd be pretty hilarious if I just saw a sign in there telling Dragonauts they couldn't drink while riding their mounts.
Wow.
That's funny.
So yeah, you guys are having ale when you'll see Hephaestus walk up.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, that's just...
I love the haircut, Matsuboa. It looks great.
She has hair.
She has a new hairdo. You didn't notice? It's lovely.
I haven't.
It's got braids.
No, well, Naradin isn't even there.
Oh,
Hephaestus, are you feeling all right? You're talking to you're talking to someone who's not even standing there.
How good my cookie would be. No, wait,
I thought I was going crazy from this ale, but
don't tell him.
Huzzah!
That's how he finishes.
Huzzah!
Good to know. I've been gone for 8 days and things are still the same.
That's right.
Sesaman will say, "Well, I should hope not. I think your friends have been training this past 8 days."
Oh no. I meant personality wise. This is always gonna be them.
Hey, good question. Good point about the old training.
Watch your wallet around this one.
Is there any do you know, I know this is a little bold of me, but did any of our stats increase at all from all this training we've been doing?
So
we're not done yet.
The way training works is there's potential for that. Training is done in a way that allows you to do purchases, but explains how in-game your character has tried to practice to make those purchases with EP. So the proficiency purchases or investments and things like that. That's what training does. So for instance, if you have a bunch of EP left over and you're looking at some range stuff or you're looking at whatever, you can buy those. And the reason being is because you were practicing, not because randomly we were in a fight. You were like, ooh, I need this. And suddenly you had this ability. No, you just practiced for a bit and you were going to continue practicing, perfecting that craft. So training doesn't increase your stats like that, but it explains why your stats can increase. So if you have EP, you can increase those with your various purchases.
So just to clarify, if there were a spell that we had not witnessed, but we really wanted, if I were Methaboa, she might be able to learn that spell. Or if for me, there was a higher level perk that I wanted to try to get, I could get those things because we've been training.
Yes.
All right. So Methaboa, you need to eyeball them spells.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
you have a whole grimoire that you haven't even attuned to, Hephaestus, that might be really good for you.
My problem right now is my core is too low. I need to raise it so I can learn some higher level spells.
What is your core?
6, I think.
There you go.
6. So anything really past level like tier 3, I am struggling with right now because I don't have an high enough core.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
That's
So I
my
was
same
saving-
problem, 'cause
I have a core 6 and I don't cast spells.
My goal was to save the grimoire so I got like a core 8 and then try to get some tier 4, 5 spells.
Oh, well, I mean, you can attune to a grimoire and still not be able to do the spells until your stats increase. That's fine. Like, it doesn't cost EP or anything to attune to it.
Are we still training? Am I?
Well, how much does it cost to raise a core from a 6 to a 7?
That is 42 EP.
42. I'm not quite there yet. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right.
Carry on. Hephaestus.
Oh, wait. Did I roll for your EP for the days of training?
No.
All right. I'm
I
gonna
don't
roll
think
a. I'm
Do I
gonna
get
roll
EP
a
for beauty
D8.
sleep?
What was it?
I'm gonna roll a D8. So you got 4 EP. Everyone got 4 EP except
4.
Voglith. Sorry, buddy.
Is there any EP for beauty sleep?
No.
No,
Sorry about that.
that's fine.
I actually have an idea for a crafting recipe.
Nice. I'll get to you and Jurgen in a second.
Well, with the +1 and the 4, I can actually increase my core to now 7. So I'll do that. And then I'm going to look to see what core 7 things I can buy.
well, just go ahead and attune to the grimoire first, and then look at the other things that you can.
I would like to attune to the grimoire, please.
Okay. So roll me your magical aptitude.
So a D12 plus my magical spell dominance.
No, it's either naturism, alchemy, magic attunement, or religious attunement.
My
whichever one's
magic
the highest.
attunement is a 16. That's my highest.
Okay, then do that.
Plus a D12.
Yeah.
Um, 23.
Okay. And was that with your core increased?
No, 24.
Okay, so you can attune to the grimoire.
All right.
What that means is every what kind of grimoire is it? Tier 3 and 4
It is.
of fire?
It's the grimoire of fire. 3, 4.
Okay, so every tier 3 and 4 spell that says essentials or no, nature, and it says any or fire, they're automatically in your grimoire. So you can use those at any time. Now you need to choose 10 tier 3s and 10 tier 4s that have nothing to do with fire. And those can also be in your grimoire. So you can use those.
So basically, I could use any tier 3 or tier 4 spell almost, right? Wait,
No.
10?
No. Tier 3 and tier 4, all of the ones that say fire or any element. And like you'll see the spells, it says nature, and then it says fire, or it says any. That means that's in your grimoire already. Then there are 10 spells per tier that are not related to whatever grimoire you have that you can add to your grimoire. So let's say if you wanted a water spell, that's tier 4, you can put that in your fire grimoire. That's one of the 10 extras that you can have.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, do I have to say them all right now, or can I take them?
No. You can write them down somewhere, but you
I'm
don't
gonna mark
have to say
them in
now.
the book here. I got it. All right.
Okay.
So
'Cause
anything
I have
with
your
fire,
yeah,
anything
anything
with
that has
fire.
fire, you already have.
but then I get 10 additional.
Yes.
All right, got it.
Okay. And then I will send over the character enhancement sheet, and that's where you can put your stuff. You see, character enhancement sheet, it'll say grimoire, book of blah 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 blah, and then you write them down here, the extra spells. So that's
Sweet.
why I have one. I'll send that over to you. Okay. All right. So as you are doing that, let's cut to Pocket and Paldiz. Paldiz has showed you how to open your eyes to the spirit realm.
But I couldn't touch anything.
That is correct. What are you doing now? Are you still just practicing? What's happening?
I want to ask Paldiz if he can teach me how to track.
Sure, I can help you. Yeah. Oh,
I want to. Go ahead.
it seems that your friend is awake.
I guess that means that you're gonna owe some money, and you probably want to take a couple of extra days to get back.
We don't need to talk about my financial situation. Why don't we help you learn how to track?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
So, I'm. Go ahead.
He'll say, well, let's start with something small. So he will roll. Okay. There are 3 things we could try and track. We could look for a raccoon, a squirrel, or a rabbit.
Raccoon would make the coolest trophy.
Squirrels and rabbits are fast.
I want to find a rabbit.
Okay. So Paldiz will ask you, if we're looking for a rabbit, what's the first thing you're going to look for?
Rabbit tracks.
Rabbit, yeah.
Meh.
Rabbit food.
That's fair. Yeah, all of that is true.
Maybe a
I
rabbit
would
hole.
look for tracks and droppings. I would also get myself familiar with the area and see what potentially rabbits may eat, and sort of search those areas to see if one has been there.
Or maybe look further if you can find their home by any chance. Like the rabbit hole.
Ooh. Okay, so do I just wander around and look at the area and see if I can see anything?
Yes, but I wouldn't call it wandering. Everything has a purpose to it. And I also wouldn't go about it the way you normally do. I would probably try to be a bit more stealthy about it. In case what you're looking for is nearby, you don't want it to hear you and run off.
This could be a little difficult. Yeah, I guess I'll try to stealth.
Okay.
Oops.
Brilliant. What number was that?
14. Oh, 15.
Okay. And then you're gonna roll me survival to try and track the rabbit.
Really? Can't see that one. 25.
Okay, so you find rabbit tracks, actually. However, you are stomping in the woods, like so unstealthy. Yeah. You like find every
here-
fallen tree branch and you step on those.
That sounds about right.
You are a big guy.
I want to also ask Paldies while I'm stomping around. So I guess because clearly I'm not stealthing, so I might as well just go ahead and have a conversation while I'm looking for different
Well,
signs of
in your mind, you are stealthing.
Okay, so a whisper.
Okay.
Shoot, I lost my train of thought. Oh, since I am part cheating, does that mean that they are like a cat and they purr? Or do they have a specific like a specific language that they can use to lure other cat-like creatures to them?
Most Cheetans, well, actually, most Shakarans that I know have a connection to felines. They can usually communicate some thoughts and ideas between them.
I want to slow down my pace a little bit and see if I can become a little bit more stealthier as I try to find this rabbit.
Okay, go ahead and roll stealth again.
23.
Okay, you are significantly more quiet.
I want to roll insight to see if there's any brush where maybe a rabbit would be hiding in, or some sort of like a hole in the ground.
Okay.
Wow. 9. 35.
With insight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you'll actually find a rabbit hole, and it'll seem as though it was freshly dug.
That's good.
This is gonna sound really awful then.
Do what you gotta do.
So my goal is I want to ask Paldies and say, hey Paldies, if you were trying to lure a trophy with a rabbit, how would you go about doing it?
I do not make trophies out of the game that I get. I use it for sustenance.
Perhaps I'm not phrasing it correct. I want to see if I can use the rabbit to draw a bigger animal into the mix.
So you want bait?
Yeah.
That I have done before, but I don't think you're quite ready for that. Good thinking. I would first catch the first thing that I was looking for. I would probably kill it and try to drain the blood and put it on the animal so that the stench as well as the smell of the blood will draw other animals to it. I would then place it somewhere that would not seem conspicuous. So any clear openings, I would probably stay away from. But if I put it like hidden in some bushes or something like that and make it seem as though it passed from natural causes, I would do that and set a trap around there. I would also make sure that when I killed the bait, that I would not kill it in such a way that it was obvious a humanoid or something did it. I would kill it in a way that seemed like something got to the bait, or the bait did die of natural causes.
I see. Just for giggles, then I want to see if I can, like lay down and run my arm down into the hole to see if I can find a rabbit.
Okay.
Gets
I have no
bitten,
clue what that would be.
5,000 damage.
Survival.
Would that be? Oh, we don't have performance anymore.
That's gonna be survival.
Oh, okay. 23.
Yeah, you reach down. You feel like you grab something.
This is bad.
Snap its neck. Pop the spinal cord.
What are you doing?
I was. You think
Cut off
I didn't
nerves.
realize that's where it stops. Did it feel? Did it feel like a rabbit?
It felt like something.
Pull it up.
Kill it.
I wanna. I want to pull it out and kind of like toss it away from me and Howdy's.
Okay, so you pull out a rabbit and toss it away.
Cool. Another pencil. Oh, go get me one, please.
I told you should have killed it in there.
Give me another pencil.
Let it
It
go.
hops off.
Okay, that was cool. He said I wasn't ready yet, but I was able to find a rabbit, so that was a win in my book.
Okay. Paldies will say, we can head back if you would like.
But you do know, Pouties, that rabbits are usually in pairs, so there's probably another one in there.
Yeah, I got one.
I can assure you
I
that
got it.
the other one is gone as you scared it away with your loud stomping.
Okay, well then I guess we should get back.
Okay.
Also,
So you guys are making your way
And
back.
on the way back, as I'm following Pouties back, I'm just curiously like watching the different tracks that I would see in a forest, and if
Okay.
there was anything that was out of my knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
like I would know what a deer looks like and what a raccoon looks like and a rabbit and a cat. But if I saw something that I didn't know, I would ask Pouties if he could show me what it was.
Okay. There are a couple of tracks that you'll see, and that you'll ask Paldiz about. He'll say these are for a certain kind of boar that lives in this area of the forest. And then he'll say the other is a type of legged snake. People mistake it for lizards, but these are actually snakes with legs that are very poisonous and vicious. So
I need to learn that poison.
uh-huh.
You should bond with that. The poison snake leg guy. The snake who
God.
didn't skip leg day. No, I'm gonna call it the snake who did not skip leg day.
Durand is trying to kill off Pocket.
I kind of
That's
feel like
hilarious.
that's like trying to befriend a bloodthirsty shark.
Well, these guys did try to befriend a vampire, so.
Yeah, that's right.
Same
I mean,
difference.
that is
Got
true.
close though.
Oh,
By close,
Okay.
do you mean close to blood loss? And at that point, then yes, you were very close.
all right. So
No, he was
Guys,
gonna
we
with
gotta go
us.
get into a
It
fight.
was-
I'm all excited to use these new spells. We got to get into a fight.
No.
I just got off death's door. I'm good on a fight right now.
Maybe
Narendra,
you should go to the Battle Dome.
we
Bethesda.
are cutting to you and Jurgen. You have learned various recipes and things like that.
All right.
And
One thing
Jurgen
about-
has said, well, he's made his comparisons to cooking, like comparing cooking to forging, and he'll say, let's see what you can make.
All right, I've had this idea. But I need the book for it to make sure it will work because my dad's been hogging it,
Well,
dreaming.
I've been getting all the spells. I got
No,
10
you've been
level 4
dreaming.
spells.
You've
Tier
been
4
dreaming
spells.
about spells.
No, it's not dream, it's reality.
Well, that's
I am like, I just became the most powerful
No.
member of our group.
I
I can
said.
feel so much stuff.
No, listen. I said it's reality to get spirit realm. And do you know what you said? No, you're not allowed to.
Let me
Then
tell
you
you.
know what you did? You said I'm gonna
Hold
get
on.
everything. I was like, you told me to
Humor me
focus,
for
but you
1
won't.
second. 1 second.
Now
Humor,
check it.
humor me. No, this is important. This is just 2 spells that I can now cast.
I need to do my turn.
So
We're
let
taking
me
up too
find.
much time.
Oh, this is tier person D's. You
5,
turned to the wrong page.
4,
Hold on. I'll
3,
get back to you. 1 second.
2,
All right. Look.
1.
Listen.
I need to.
So Call Lightning Boar Truffles was only a tier 3 spell. These tier 4 spells are hardcore. And one of them that I can now cast. So I can cast this on all of you guys. And actually that's not the best one. That's a good one. But there is a healing spell. Well, first of all, I can do Safe Hold, which creates like this room where we can retreat for 12 hours with food and sustenance that's safe. And it can be anybody that's touching me, like our team. So if we're ever in a real
That's where
trouble,
we should set up camp every night.
yeah, but then there's also
It's like a splinter sack, except
it was
full.
this healing spell that I really need to find this. Hold on. Here it is. Okay.
Is it tranquility?
No, Refreshing Breeze.
Oh, okay.
It's to all of my allies within 30 feet, including myself. A blissful breeze invigorates the caster and her allies. I'm her, by the way. This spell restores 2d10 points of vitality, as well as refreshes half of the daily spell cost allotment for all affected. So, like, before and after every fight, I can cast that and heal 2d10 points of damage, and then get Methaboa back to full fighting strength as far as spells go. And I get my spell cost allotment back from it because it restores me too. That's cool.
Question.
Yeah.
Is the room customizable? Like if you put something in there, will it stay there and be there next time you cast?
I don't know.
Well, Refreshing Breeze and Tranquility are similar, except Tranquility is 3d8.
No,
And
I'm
it
talking
does
about the-
2 touched beings as well as yourself.
No, I'm
So-
talking about the room. Like if you put something in his safe room, and then you
If we
leave,
recall the safe room.
and then you resummon
Safe
the safe
hold.
room. If you resummon the safe hold room and then go back in, will your stuff still be there, or will it disappear?
I don't think so, because
No,
it
no, no.
creates a splinter plane and then it only lasts 12 hours. So then that splinter plane is no longer a thing. Then you got to
Right.
cast a new splinter plane.
Okay, now can I have the book?
No, one more thing I want to tell you guys. I also
I'm just
can
gonna
now
move on with my turn.
cast
So,
Cold Blast, which creates a 60-foot cone of freezing spray that causes 4d10 points of damage to anyone in the path. I think that's awesome. I'm excited about it. Here you go. Go ahead.
that took too long.
Okay. So
Oh,
what is it
I'm
that you
on.
were trying to do?
Okay, so
2 hours?
I was thinking,
No, I am.
and
Should I wake her up?
I should probably check the weapons category before I do this.
Okay.
Would you stop? And then, but I'm thinking I want a long 2.
Okay.
All right. And then inside there is a chamber that is separated, but not fully separated from the thing. Like
Nobody knows where you're going with this.
basically, I want to make a cannon.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So as you explain that
It's
to
not
your
like
I need more forest fires.
No, it's not like a normal cannon. It has a rod that you hit down to ignite it, and it hits one of those explosion potions, which explodes and shoots a cannonball.
okay.
Just take out the explosion potion and put a new one in.
So as you explain it to Jurgen, he'll say your creativity is to be commended. However, I feel as though we should start with something much simpler. How about we make some arrows?
With
That's very
rockets. I want to make a fully functioning model of the Apollo 11 rocket. Saturn
Or-
9. The
And,
Saturn 9.
There was
and
a
I
Saturn.
believe that
They
this
stopped
may
at
be
Saturn
more
V.
suited to
Saturn
your
V.
capabilities right now. We could try some arrows.
Okay. Also, I've been thinking,
What are you eating?
I don't know if this is possible, but I really want a boat. My only problem is I can't carry it. And so, is there a way to enchant a boat to shrink?
Yes, there are many enchantments.
Did you know about these things called arrows?
No,
there are many enchantments that one day you may be able to put on your items. However, the first step to enchanting an item is to make sure that it is of fine or superior quality, and then we can place enchantments on it. And to make sure that your quality is supreme, we need to practice making some things. So
like arrows.
let's make some arrows. How about we roll some craft?
Okay. This is simple. I already have a passing base. I was kidding. I don't know.
I don't know how, but I'm expecting to hear an explosion for some reason, even though I know you guys are just making arrows.
No, they're rocket powered arrows
No, just regular arrows
with rockets attachable.
without rockets.
Explosion
With
incoming.
the,
Explosion
with the
incoming.
potential
No, come
for
on.
rockets.
Just do arrows. Come on.
Why can't I just imagine us all at the tavern and they hear an explosion? Everyone else is like, "What in Matherinja was that?" Naradin. Just
They were just arrows.
Come on.
All right.
Holy moly. What's all that?
I just threw all of them because I didn't want to pick out which one. There's a 6 for the D12. I just threw all my dice because I didn't want to.
Well, what's your total?
6, that's
No, it's not 6.
27.
Okay. Yeah, you make some really strong, solid arrows. Even Jurgen seems impressed. Like, well, it seems that you have been practicing putting things together. In that case,
Wait, before he gives me praise, I want to check the center of balance.
oh,
Yeah.
I'll give you an EP for thinking of that, and Jurgen will seem pretty impressed. Again, as he was expecting you to not have any experience with crafting, and he'll say, in that case, we can sort of take this up a notch. Why don't we learn how to forge? And he will go next door. So he'll say, come with me. And as I explained, on the other side of where he was is the forging area, not the kitchen. So he'll say, why don't we start gathering materials and melting things down? I have some scrap materials here I've collected, and we will make ourselves a dagger.
Before we start, I want to ask if he wants me to man the bellows or do the forging.
He said, before we start, I want to ask if they want me to man the bellows or do the forging.
No, you are going to be doing some forging.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and so he will instruct you on how to melt down some of the scrap metal. He'll even have the what's it called? I can't think of the name. It's not the imprint. It's the, oh gosh, my brain is farting right now. The cast,
The mold.
the mold. Thank you.
The mold.
So he'll have the mold ready. He'll have 3 different kinds. One has a curved dagger in it. One is just a regular straight dagger, and the other one actually is a tri-bladed dagger.
Does that mean
He
like
says
it has a blade and then
it's like this?
It's a
Oh,
sigh.
sweet. I
No.
gotcha.
A sai is like this. The dagger has blade, blade, blade.
It's basically three pointed blade,
Uh-huh.
triple edged blade.
A spear.
Kind of, but with 3 instead of
Yeah.
an even number.
Okay.
I think
I want to try a 3 dagger.
Okay. So he will get the metal, and he'll just instruct you. Go ahead and roll some craft for me.
I'd like to get the A1 steel to, let's say, 1,000 degrees before I put it in.
Okay.
1,000 degrees.
1,000,000,000 degrees. 1,000 before I start forging. I rolled a 1, but that's still 22.
And then the forge blows.
Yeah, with that roll, you will actually put your hand right into the hot melted metal, and you will take 6 points of damage. And Jurgen will say, you probably should not pick it up or try to scoop it out with your hand. I understand that you may be part dragon, but that is not the way to go about this. Why don't we try, and he'll have like something to hold the bucket with and everything, and then help you try to learn how to.
Quench. I watched Fortune Fire. I know what to do next.
Okay.
You gotta put the oil there
not sponsored.
before you put in the water.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta quench it.
Okay. And then
Well, first you gotta heat it, then forge it, then quench it. All right. Then you gotta check for micro cracks, see if the blade is straight. And if there are micro cracks, it will break. But if there aren't, then you can move on to sharpening and grinding the blade into a edge.
okay. And then after that.
And then you have just the blade. So then you add the handle. And then you work on the minor details. And then you have your weapon.
Okay. With this, you have the handle of the hammer that you gave to Volglith. Would you like to detach that and add it to this dagger?
Yeah, but I gotta get it right.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me. Go ahead and roll me craft, and I will give you 5 EP for that forging knowledge. Because I mean, I didn't even know.
And I'm gonna make it a stabbing handle, so like good support. You know.
Okay.
How many EP did he get?
He got 5.
Hey,
5.
5 EP.
I
Look at
told
you.
you. Me and my dad are the only ones who like Forged in Fire in our family.
No, we watch a lot of Forged in Fire.
And we're like, it's a good show. And then
it's not sponsored.
It really is a good show.
But it
Not
is a good
sponsored,
show.
very good show.
Yeah.
Not sponsored.
Be sure to check us out on manchildltd.com, though.
Shameless
That's
plug.
where
if
other good shows
anyone
are.
from Forged in Fire does want to sponsor,
Oh yeah, and if you
I
want to
can
make
get
a
you
partnership,
the right number.
if you want to do a partnership, we have an email. That's
I
I
would
can-
kill
I
to
can
see them
get
make
you
some
the right
Mithandria
guy.
weaponry. I would
I know
kill
the
to see
man
them make
to
some
call.
Mithandria weaponry.
There we go.
Man to
There we
call
go.
is actually Teddy.
There you go. And you can reach us at here. I have the emails for you right here. If you would like to do that, I'll go ahead and when I upload it, I'll even put the email in the description if you want to look at that below on YouTube.
Well,
That's
just
EverLore
actually
game if you want to look that. If you
we'll
want
just
to
actually get a we'll just actually get a sponsorship or a partnership with them.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
it's what it is.
I
What
didn't-
are you rolling around?
Oh, I rolled a 24.
Okay. With Jurgen's guidance, you'll be able to do what you need to do to make the blade. You do an okay job.
Were there any micro cracks? Because if there
No.
are, I have to start over.
Micro.
No micro cracks.
Okay. Okay.
So this has taken about 3 days. You've been able to make it very well. At the end of those 3 days, you're going to say, it seems that your friend is awake.
Well, I guess I made him a gift. A wake up gift.
No, you don't want to keep your first project?
I mean, I might, but I am proficient in daggers, but I already have one.
No, what's another dagger?
Yeah, but this with the 3 blades, I don't have the right sheath to hold it.
That's something we can make. Very simple.
Okay. Then I guess I won't tell him I have it, and then I'll just keep it.
Hey, it's your
I
forge.
see.
Forge thing. I'm not gonna take it from you.
You can do what you will with that, or you could also just ask him if you could keep it. I'm sure he wouldn't mind. But okay, let's make that sheath. And so as he begins to bring materials, he'll go, "Oh, that's crazy. I wasn't actually like working on the sheath while you were making the dagger or anything. That would be crazy. But I did happen to find this sheath here that perfectly fits your dagger. That's kind of
Roll persuasion.
luck."
That's crazy.
Roll persuasion.
Yeah, I get roll mental fortitude.
I appreciate the offer of making it and trying to pretend like you didn't, but
What's your mental fortitude?
I don't actually care if you didn't make it or if you did, because it's still made.
What's your
So-
mental fortitude?
Mental fortitude. Do I roll it?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's an 8 in all.
So you actually believe he didn't make it.
Okay. I'm quite
He's
golden.
in there like, wow, he fell for it.
Yeah, he will.
God,
You
he's so
actually
good.
believe he wasn't the one who made it. That he did happen upon it.
I need to get that up. I could roll. I believe him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You do. So you have that, and he'll say, "I don't know where your friend is, but it has been 8 days. I guess you can have a bit of a break if you want to go looking for him in the camp."
I think I know where he might be, and then I want to go straight to the tavern.
Wow. I see what you're calling me now.
Okay. As the 4 of you guys are having a drink, Naradin from one side and Pocket from a different side will arrive. Okay. Yes, Pocket?
Pocket wants to go to the dagger that's in the ground and ask Jurgen if he's
sword?
ever going to. Yeah, the sword. I mean, if he's going to explain what this sword does.
The sword isn't there anymore.
I want to look at Tabby's and say we got to find Jurgen.
Jurgen is probably in his forging tent or in the kitchen.
We just got back from forging. He's at his tent. Or he was like
Who is?
30 seconds ago.
Jurgen.
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 Like 36 seconds ago, I just saw him. So.
Well, there you go.
Well, then I guess I will head over to the kitchen and / forging tent.
Okay. I mean, you'll. My goodness. So anyway, you'll see Jurgen in there. He's having a bowl of whatever he whipped up.
I would say Jurgen.
No. Well, hello.
There was a sword in the ground. Doesn't seem to be in the ground anymore.
Yes.
Do you know where it went?
Yes.
Where'd it go?
Away.
Away where?
Somewhere.
This is very fishy.
He's gonna make you track this thing, isn't he?
How does the sword just go away?
It goes away.
Why would a sword want to go away?
Because it needed to go away.
Oh dear, sweet Mythander, we're gonna be here all night.
All right then. I guess I better go find my friend.
Sure. Would you like some food?
No, that's all right. I don't want to go away.
It won't make you go away, but okay.
Apparently it did because I'm going away.
All right.
He's already just left.
Well, the food smells great. I'm just telling you, it's fantastic food.
I learned to make it. I'll get you a recipe later.
So I guess are you going back?
I'll go back to. Yeah.
Okay. Naradin, you see Volglith, Hephaestus, and Mephiboa and Sesamin just talking, conversing, chilling.
Man, I mean, they look really good. All of them.
Yeah. I want to go sit down. I want to start talking to Sesamin.
Well, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm all
What's
right,
up?
just relaxing, trying to sort of enjoy freedom. It's a little weird what happens to your mind when you're captured and tortured all the time. The days start to run together and
Tell me about it.
you lose a sense of reality.
Yeah, Vogel was telling me about that once. I was just sort of like,
That's some really dark stuff.
only like half listening because I was actually working on something else. But at least I'm paying attention to you.
Sesamin, if you want to whip that one, I will not be mad.
He just talks a lot about everything, so I kind of.
Oh man.
Oh, that's
Sesamin will say, I see. Well, it is interesting. Volglith has quite a unique group of friends.
Very.
Yeah. You could say that again. Can I get a refill? Because can I get a refill on? Gonna need every last drop of this.
Okay. So you'll get a refill.
I'm very.
So what have you been up to, Naradin, for these past 8 days, if I might ask?
Learning 5-star recipes, making murder daggers, just the normal everyday stuff.
How many fires did you start? Just be honest with me.
Oh, I didn't start any. I just used them to make murder weapons.
Okay, so then you must have hit me hard enough to where I'm delusional now. Naradin's been here for 8 days and there hasn't been a forest fire.
Hey, listen.
Hey, I didn't get bored.
Wow.
No,
I
real
got a
talk.
question, guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask a question to what is his name? Paldies.
Okay.
There is a Chaldees.
Is he the one that's around? Chaldees?
No, Sesamen is.
Sesame. That's right. I have a question for you.
Okay.
Since we completed this mission, where can we pick up another one? One for money.
We don't really have anything for you guys for money.
We do have a mission though. Should I just ask her what the mission is now?
No, you just
Is it
like
Gorilla?
drop that and then stop talking. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
you said that. So
It's
I mean, we
Gorilla.
have a mission.
There's a reason we came here. Now I know all your short-term memory that you have to like take notes to remember stuff.
I take notes to remember.
Yeah.
Hephaestus,
No,
you
the
don't
more
have-
and more he talks, the more
you don't
whipping
have
he
the
says,
photographic memory that I do, but we do have to find a wizard in this giant forest.
There's not actually
Mage.
the photographic memory. It's
Mage.
eidetic. That's how
We
it's-
do have to find.
eidetic memories, not photographic memory. Photographic
Yes.
memory is not a thing that's made up. It's called an eidetic memory, and actually it relates dates or different circumstances to memory. So like if you're watching television and you have an eidetic memory and like May 2nd, 1996 pops up, you would flash back and remember where you were and what you were doing and the details of that date. But you can't like flip through a book and then flash back to page like 82 and read it, you know, if you didn't like, you can't memorize it that way. It links things in your brain, specifically dates, times, things like that. And you can say like in 1996, July 2nd, it was a Wednesday, I was at camp and we had marshmallows or something, you know, like you would remember details from that date. But
Unless you
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
short-term memory loss, then you would not.
well, that's a different thing.
Anyway,
Sidebar.
we have to
Back to
find
the thing.
a
I'm sorry.
mage. That is why we first came here. And
Okay.
then when we get back, there is
Okay.
a very, very large, possibly money involved reward.
Oh, money involved.
But-
Sesamen will say that's great. Would you like to cut your training short then?
No,
No, absolutely not.
No,
Okay.
I still have to learn how to make more murder weapons.
actually,
And-
Sesamen will,
And
um,
and the thing I'm gonna call a canon.
Okay.
Yeah.
A kennel?
It's a cannon, except I'm saying like I made up the word.
Canon.
Canon.
Okay.
Kennel already exists.
I think you might have
Like
made up
KE.
Canon. I've never heard Canon before. That might be a new word.
It's a saying canon in a very different way.
Okay.
Canon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You gotta emphasize the O.
I think
So
you're up to-
Sesamen will say,
How about that?
as he finishes his drink, I see why you might need another Voblith. I will do the same.
cheers.
Huzzah.
Yes. Huzzah.
Do you want to hear about my canon?
Just be happy you do not travel with these people.
No, I'm okay actually in hearing about your canon. Was it?
Have you ever heard of fire rocks? Or
Yes.
explosive potions or anything?
Yes.
Well, my canon uses the explosion to shoot a heavy projectile for a long distance at a high speed, obliterating structures and or units from enemies.
Units being people.
We don't
I
talk about
see.
that. From an enemy's line and or encampment.
Okay. That sounds to me an awful lot like a cannon.
No,
He's not-
Pronounced
he's-
Kanan.
no, you don't.
He's not gonna drop this cannon thing until he gets it. We all know this.
Okay.
It's not. A cannon shoots cannonballs.
It's a canon.
My cannon shoots arrows,
Kanan balls.
heavy projectiles that.
Yes,
you-
bartender, I would like another.
Or I have a counter idea where you attach the cannon to the back of the arrow, and then that way it shoots, boom, even faster.
Interesting.
Sesamin, I swear one of his inventions is going to be the death
Alright.
ring one of these days, I swear.
Let's not talk anymore about Kanan.
And then the arrow has spikes that pop out using the pressure from the wind pushing against it to trigger a mechanism, popping out the arrows and slicing.
And then it calls a tactical nuke out of nowhere.
Yeah. just-
Well, while you do that,
And then
Hey, enough.
Sesamin, if I may ask you a question real fast before we go any further.
sure.
So something while I was out there, something I kind of noticed is so I have Vogelife here, which is my two clubs that I wield with they're my go-to, but something I noticed is that they're not really packing enough of a oomph as they used to anymore. I was looking to try to modify them. I had an idea in mind. Do you know where I could get these modified?
Your best bet would be Jurgen. I believe he was the one that made them, right?
Yes, and I wanted to
Yes.
see if he can help me. I had a concept idea. I wanted to pass by him.
Well, he loves to make things, so
All
he
right.
should be in his kitchen, according to Pocket and Aradin.
I think I'm gonna go pay him a visit real fast after this drink.
Yeah, I might come with you, like now.
Oh, okay. You know what? We'll take these drinks. To go. Let's.
So Sesamin will put some coin in front of the barkeep, and Vogeliff and Sesamin will head towards Jurgen.
And Sesamin just booked. We're out. We're gone.
Now it's Naradin Pocket,
Where can I?
Hephaestus, and Mephiboa.
all right, I have a new concept for my cannon.
No, we're not doing that.
It's now a railgun design.
One second,
Dear
Mephiboa.
Lord.
Where can I find Paldies?
Paldiz is probably in his like tent shop area.
Okay, so I'm finishing the last of my drink, and I'm gonna go to Paldies,
Okay.
find out if he can help me stealth better.
Okay. So I mean, you happen upon Paldiz, and Paldiz will say, "Oh, hello. How are you?"
I'm good. Look, I'm trying to stealth better than I stealth right now. And I noticed that you're pretty good at stealthing and tracking. I'd like you to teach me how to stealth better.
So you want to stealth yourself into non-existence is what I'm
I
hearing.
see. While that is intriguing, I've been under specific instructions to allow Telemarna to train you. If you would like, you could talk to Telemarna. But I am, we are not to interfere. She is to assist you.
Okay, but she doesn't stealth, right?
We all need to be stealthy sometimes.
I want the best stealther to train me.
Well, then it's a good thing Telemarna wants to train you.
Oh, okay, she's better than you. I didn't know. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Minorly insulting, but okay.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay,
I'm
got it. You
just-
suck. I'm out. It's like, did I just get
So at that
backhanded
point,
with?
I'm gonna.
I mean, out of game, you do realize that Telemarna is the leader of this section of Dragonauts, right?
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that nobody could stealth better than her. Jada,
Hey,
get
Jada.
out of the camera.
Hi, Jada.
No, go the other
Yes.
way.
Look at the little doggo.
Okay, anyway, before we are so rudely interrupted.
I'm just expecting Jada's
you
face.
running into
Okay.
she's like,
So now that I've had my drink, I'll go back to Telemarna.
where is she?
Where is she?
I don't know. You have to tell me.
I'd like to roll insight to see if I can see where she is. 31.
You won't see where she is, but you will see a letter next to you that has the letter T on the front of it.
The letter T on it?
Yeah.
It's definitely not for you.
Oh, I was just about to open it.
So if you're gonna open it, open it.
I'd like to, is there any light?
Yeah, it's daylight. You can open it. You can read it.
Okay. I'd like to pick up the letter and hold it up to the light to see if I can see through it. To see if I can see any words through it.
Yeah, there's stuff written on the paper.
Can I read it? What language is it?
You open it up and find out.
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna take the letter and I'm gonna find the Ratten because I can't read.
Bruh. Naradin is next to you.
Cool. The Ratten. I need you to read this letter to me. And I'm gonna hand it to him.
What language is it in, Out of game.
It is Dwarven.
Okay, I can read Jordan.
I think I can read Dwarven.
But can you read?
I can read. No, I can speak dwarf. I don't know if I can read dwarf. No, it's got to be no red.
Okay, I'm gonna read it.
All right, read it.
As you open it up, it says, Mephiboa, I hope that your break was relaxing. Please do your best to come and find me after you have done or have finished revitalizing yourself. And then it says -T.
Who the heck is T?
Well, that's
If I was a betting boy, I'd say Telemara.
That's Telemarna.
No,
She left
if
me
I
a
didn't-
letter. Thanks for saying.
You know, if I didn't know better,
Thanks
I
for
think
reading it
it
for
would-
me.
Okay.
Well,
finish-
at this point,
we'll finish
I
our
want to
train.
see. I want to use survival to see if I can just find her,
Okay.
or if I have any idea where she is.
Okay.
Like first. Ooh, first bad roll of the night. 20.
You don't see anything.
Where is she?
You don't see any.
Just Naratton. Has
And
anybody
Hephaestus.
seen it? Naratton, have you seen her?
Who?
Exactly. That is what you're met with.
Telemarna.
Who?
What am I met with?
Hit that too.
What?
Ah,
Why would tell Marta be here?
I don't know. Her letter was here, so I figured she had to have been here a moment ago because her letter is here. I wanna
Wait.
I wanna
I want to
smell-
stop you there. You know there is something called mail, right? She didn't have to
Wow.
personally deliver it.
Oof.
Wow.
She
Sassy
didn't have to
rat in
call
this
here,
session.
deliver it, then leave.
The
She
sass,
just
though.
sent it.
Oh
That's why
my
it's right there.
gosh, this kid.
He's
Well,
like-
it's Mathandria, so I figured there was no mail.
He's like, you do realize the thing known as carrier
Then
pigeon.
why would there be letters?
You make
You
a
know,
good point.
Fair point.
I don't know how I would find her.
Tell them,
You can
tell them
try
Marna,
rolling again.
tell them Marna
Are there any
invented mail.
footprints?
You can try rolling again.
What am I rolling?
Survival.
29.
Okay, you find some light footprints that seem to match Telemarna's boot armor. Her armored boot.
I want to follow those footprints.
Okay. You follow it into a clearing in the woods, about 15 minutes away from the encampment.
Okay. And that's where they stop.
That is where they stop.
I'd like to look around to see if I notice anything like broken twigs or
Okay. Roll
Um,
insight.
bushes rattling. Let me see. Let's see. Let me do that again.
What?
It got caught. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
24.
You will notice as soon as you start looking for something, you'll find what appears to be a branch on a tree, freshly like broken. It's still dangling and moving a little bit. But as soon as you look that the opposite direction, a bush is rattling.
In the opposite direction.
Yeah, it's just a quick
Okay.
rattle, just a
I'd like to head towards the rattling bush.
okay, you do.
And cautiously part the bush.
You'll just see a stone.
Oh,
What kind of stone is it?
A stone, just a rock.
Oh, the legendary shaking stone.
Okay. I like to climb the stone.
It's not that big. It's like
Yeah,
something you
you're
hold in
climbing
your
your-
hand and toss.
So you're just stepping on top of this little pebble.
Yes.
All right, well, I'm gonna step over this stone and keep going.
So in the opposite direction of the twig, you're gonna go towards the stone.
Yeah, towards the rattling bush.
That was the rattling bush.
Right. So now that I'm in the
Right.
rattling bush, stepping over the stone, and I'm going I'm still going.
So you're gonna pass the rattling bush to go into the forest.
I went in the rattling bush,
Right.
didn't see anything but a stone. Go over it,
So passing it.
yeah, and keep walking. So the bush is behind me now.
Right. So you're passing the rattling bush and going into the forest.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, you do that. How long are you gonna go into the forest for?
I want to look at her and say, I'm going to go make some lunch and then walk away.
Okay.
Maybe like 15 minutes.
Okay.
What do I see?
Forest.
I don't see anything rattling or anything, no footsteps, nothing. Okay, at this point, I'd like to scream out her name.
Wow.
Attacked by a honey badger.
Roll insight.
Okay. $28.
After about 2 minutes of screaming Telemarna's name, you'll feel a hand come up behind you and close your mouth. And what are you doing?
I
Yes, so
want
they lose air.
to I want to take my elbow and shove it into that person's gut.
Okay, you take your elbow and you hit armor.
Okay. And where are they dragging me?
No, they just were trying to keep you quiet.
I like to step on their foot.
You step on the foot and you feel metal.
Metal, armor. I like to flip them over my shoulder.
I
like how all
roll
this is being
prowess.
done. I like how all this is being done without even looking around to see who you're tossing.
Yeah.
I can't look around, man. They covered my mouth. Roll what?
Prowess.
You struggle in
25.
vain.
You try, but you can't flip them. They're too heavy.
Starting to think this might just be Telemara.
Okay. I'd like to bite their hand.
Oh,
Their hand is covered in armor
Is
your
it?
poor,
How
your
did
poor
they cover
teeth.
my mouth?
with their armored hand.
You didn't say that initially. You just said somebody's hand.
Yeah, but you didn't look at the hand. You didn't
So
look until you tried to bite.
Wait, does that mean she still technically just took a bite out of someone's? Okay.
Okay. I want to resist. I mean, I want to try to resist somehow.
I mean, you have been.
Even more. Like try to twist myself out of it or something.
Okay, roll prowess.
$22.
Okay, you can't get out, but for some strange reason, you were let go and pushed off, like away, about 3 feet away.
And I want to turn around and see who I can see.
It's Telemarna.
Okay, so it wasn't an enemy.
Telemarna's gonna say, "What do you think you're doing out here screaming my name?"
I found you. It worked.
You did not find me. As you see her, and her other hand is holding a bear. And she will say, "This was going to kill you." And she'll drop the bear before you. "Had I not come, you would be dead now."
But it's so small.
You have
Thank
so
you.
much
It
to
fit
learn.
in my head.
I feel like you keep forgetting that Telemarna is like kind of beefy.
She'll say, "You have so much to learn. I was proud when you were able to identify different things in the forest. However, you were caught by my distraction. And then you gave up and decided to give away your location. That could kill you." And with that, we will stop and we will come back next week for another installment of Essence of EverLore. Cam fam, it's been fun. It's been real. I don't have any questions for tonight, so I guess I'll just do a D4 roll.
I have a question.
Sure.
All right. What is the kind of dagger I made called?
Try dagger.
Okay. I got a 4. The kind of dagger you got is called. Hold on.
No, they not all of them have guessed yet.
Oh, you're talking about
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Now they have to guess.
Actually, my guess is probably a trident dagger.
Okay. What about you, Mefaba, in the pocket?
You're special.
I bag.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta go with what Vogler said.
A tri-dagger.
Trident. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Hephaestus.
That really.
Yeah, I'll go with Trident Dagger. That's what you described earlier, so sure, why not? Let's do it.
Okay. And Naradin,
What?
what do you think it's called?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just made up the question.
Well, you got to answer now.
I didn't even know if it actually had a name.
Yeah. All right.
Tri-blade.
Okay. Oh man. Oh gosh. Okay. Tri-blade. I'll give you all one for trying. It is actually called a cyclone deck.
What?
It's called a cyclone. A cyclone deck.
Wait, doesn't spin.
The triple blades do spin around into one blade.
Well, if I had known that, I would have answered
Nah.
differently. I should really
Yep.
know my weapons.
You should know your weapons.
Can I make up another question?
No. But
What
I
kind-
appreciate you making up a question. But yeah, we are running a little over time on the stream. So I will do the ending slate, but good job. I'll give you one for thinking of that question. All right, Kim Fam. Thank you for joining us for another installment of Essence of EverLore.
Yeah,
It's been fun. It's been real. We have our social medias. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Yo,
we've got a
ding.
Discord, TikTok, and we've got a Pinterest. And it's EverLore Games. So check us out on all the socials where you can we can communicate with you and have that feedback and the conversation and everything, Cam Fam. Also, we've got a YouTube channel that's EverLore Game where we upload and post there. So hit the bell so you can get notified whenever we post things like our live streams, but also just other videos to help you get started playing your game or answer some questions and stuff for you as well. Also, we have a site called manchildltd.com. It's a great way to keep up to date with information, like if we're on any podcast, if we're hosting or doing any events, or if we are uploading some things. You'll find our subscriptions and stuff, and you'll be able to get some members only content, and you'll also be able to go to the store and buy a traveler's compendium and gear and all that stuff to get you started playing the game. We also have our streams live on Monday nights, 6:45 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's twitch.tv/Essence of EverLore. And then if you want to see me and another group of people get into their own setups and shenanigans, that's Thursday nights, 6:50 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's twitch.tv/EverLore Game. CamFam, super excited, super awesome. Thanks for rocking with us. We'll see you next week, and remember, CamFam, no matter who you are, this game's
This
for
game's for
you.
you.
We'll see you later, CamFam. Peace.
For you.
Oh,
All right.
by the way, y'all, ding.